Hi. I feel like I always start the same way. Um, anyway, it is June 1st, so happy June 1st. So some updates, some weird updates. I got my face frozen because I have like precancerous cell or something, but that should be good. Outside of that, I went and tried to get some consultations from some neurosurgeons at University of Penn, a Dr. Randy Malhotra, I can't pronounce his name, and a couple others. And oddly, I thought when you call to get a consult with a doctor, um, they kind of will see anybody and everybody, especially since it's a university hospital. So I thought you can just make an appointment if they're seeing new patients. But surprise, surprise, I called University of Penn, and I guess they looked at my most recent imaging and I got denied. So then I got sent to another guy at University of Penn and I made an appointment, and then I got called and I got told, nope, we're removing that appointment as well. We're not going to take you on. So I don't know if I'm getting blacklisted by doctors. So I don't know if it's that I am okay in my cervical spine, so there's no reason to get more cervical spine surgery, that the reason that they're not taking me on is because they don't see any work that needs to be done, or they're not taking me on because I'm too complicated and they don't want to take me on. But my thinking was, why wouldn't I even go in for a consult for a neurosurgeon that deals with the spine and everything else to kind of explain what I have going on, for them to kind of say, you know what, your cervical spine looks good, surgery isn't needed, at least with what we see, but maybe what you have going on is this or this or that. So not just focusing on the cervical spine, but I don't know. So anyway, so I know I said I got like cat hair blowing at me because it's 90 degrees out in Philadelphia, so I have like all these fans going. So yeah, so I called for some more consults and got rejected. I just received a voicemail from University of Penn saying that I can make an appointment with a physician assistant. I don't know. So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of just like at the point where I'm done. So yeah, so this idea of getting more consults and going to University of Penn, the best of the best or whatever. I know that there's like John Hopkins and a couple others. But at this point, I don't know. I don't know what the point is. So I didn't know that, like you said, I didn't know that I can get rejected, or that I could get rejected without even being seen, and explain my case. So they just reviewed it. So I don't know if doctors are talking to doctors. I don't know if I'm getting blacklisted. I have no idea. All I know is so far the neurosurgeons at University of Penn that I saw came highly recommended. They won't take me on. So I don't know if I should just take that as good news and say there's nothing needed. Hurrah, hurrah, let's just be done. But yeah, my fight's kind of ending. What else? I'm getting a brain and neck MRI with and without contrast to see if I can find out what's happening with the, what is it called? Pulsatile tinnitus. I thought it was called tinnitus, but I got corrected that it's like tinnitus or something. So that's from University of Penn. So I'm getting that done in a week or so. I did my first round of acupuncture. Not sure how I feel about it. I mean, it's boring. But again, I only did one. I have, I think, 3 more sessions left. The guy seems to think everything's coming from the gut. So we'll see. I'm open to it. Like I said, I'm trying as many suggestions as possible. I'm going to be reaching out to a physical therapy place to see if I can pay out of pocket. That way I'm not going to where I was capitated to, because I just don't think that they are at the level or skill that I would like. So I'm going to try to see if I can pay out of pocket to a different kind of physical therapy place. What else? So I had all the new stuff. So I got rejected from University of Penn, getting a MRI of the brain and the neck to see what's going on with the pulsatile tinnitus. I have an EMG of both arms next week to kind of test my nerves to see what's going on, if there's been any changes. What else? Medication-wise, I switched from gabapentin to Lyrica. I was on Lyrica before all of this stuff happened, and so I'm back on Lyrica, and I'm still on hydrocodone, which is Vicodin. I got a ton of marijuana from my friend that I haven't even tried because I'm too nervous to try it. saw the dermatologist and getting pre-cancer stuff removed before it gets worse. I'm eating a ton of junk, so I need to do better with my diet and hopefully start exercising again now that it's nicer out. So I feel like June is like me with all of these different doctors. It's like dermatologist, neurologist, and everything else. Just to kind of check everything off and just start July nice and fresh, hopefully. I think that's pretty much it in terms of like you and I, like what we're doing. So still dealing with like pain in the hand. I'm still having like bicep pain and tricep pain at times, but I can tell that the medication is definitely subsiding a lot of it, which is great. I'm dropping things a little bit more on both sides, so that's a little bit odd and frustrating, but it is what it is. I'm trying to think. Like, yeah, I'm hoping that the episode fades. I'm hoping at some point I can come back off of the medications, but where it's at now is the pain significantly reduced. It's being on the medicine. I'm really hoping acupuncture does something. The whole gut thing, I know I need to clean up my diet and figure that part out. I need to lose some weight. I think I gained 10 pounds in a month just being on gabapentin, so I don't recommend it, but it does help with the nerve stuff. PT, I'm gonna try to find that out. I have like a whole list of doctors that I need to see. So yeah, I think that's everything. If you have any questions, let me know. You guys continue to send me great information and suggestions in terms of who to see and what it could be, posture and all of this other stuff. I'm gonna get back to you guys personally soon. I've been working a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. For those of you that just had surgery and you're newly out of it and you're like a week or so post-op, I hope you the best. Please, please, please make sure that you guys do your protein. Don't vacuum, if you remember that. Definitely don't vacuum, and ask for help for every little thing. Be lazy, let yourself just be a slug. It's like be lazy, but move a little bit so that you aren't getting any blood clots or getting too stiff. So yeah, so I guess the takeaway is, as of now, my cervical spine, according to my original surgeon, and I guess these people rejecting me, there is nothing to be done in my cervical spine. Everything else is nerve related, and it could just be permanent from having spine surgery done. That's kind of something that we might encounter, and then it's just going to be pain management. There's just a variety of ways that you can manage it, and I've gotten some emails from people about like supplements and certain drug therapies. I know my one girlfriend, she said, have I thought about ketamine treatment for pain? I don't know, we'll see. But for now, I'm kind of satisfied. It's frustrating in terms of like the zapping and the odd pains and like the weird numbness, but it is what it is. It's tolerable compared to what it could be, so I'm just gonna ride with it. And as soon as I get done all of these appointments in June, I think I'm gonna just hit the pause button for a while, and I don't know, see what else comes up. I know my doctor said I can go see a rheumatologist, I can go see a neurologist, but he thinks that it might be like a dead end, but if I'm open to trying it and seeing more doctors, I can. But at this point, I'm just gonna check some boxes off and get some additional updated images and testing done. But as long as the pain is manageable and I don't continue to lose more functioning, like dropping much more stuff, hopefully I'll be good. I think if I do PT, I might ask about like occupational therapy in case of like working on the fine motor skills, and fingers crossed, if all of that goes well, my goal is to increase just overall physical activity and just get a little bit healthier, move a little bit more, work my muscles some because they've not been worked at all. I went to a Phillies game and just like climbing up and down to like the 3rd level, I thought I was gonna die. So I'm definitely out of shape, can you tell? So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a good Memorial Day and happy June, and I'll catch up with you guys with any new information that I have, or just to pop on and be like, hey, what's going on? So, all right, I hope you guys are well. Really? I mean, I don't know. I hope you guys are well. Have a good night.